Well, today marks the day of the first official Mercury Esports podcast.
No way.
I'm joined today by my lovely co-host, Bildorious.
Bildorious. That's me. Hello. Okay, so we're just doing a little podcast. We're going to talk about the meta, as there's been a big patch on the PTR recently. And we both made tier lists. We've been waiting to have this conversation for ages, and now I'm very excited. Okay, tell me what the meta is right now.
Okay, the meta.
Okay. So, what's your S tier heroes?
Let's reveal one. Let's take turns revealing one, I guess.
Okay.
You want to start like DPS maybe? Do you have a DPS?
No, I only have one hero in my S tier.
Oh, yeah, okay. So
I want to point out here, I'm so flippant.
Oh,
about
F.
This.
You said. Oh.
No, I said S.
Oh, S. Okay. No, I was gonna.
I'm so flippant about this. Like, I have now, like, my opinion. This was my initial reaction, but now I'm starting to feel a bit different. But initially, I had Brig in S tier, Gita in S. What do you think about that? Yeah. With the big armor.
You had Brigitte, and
That's it. That's all I got in S tier.
that's all you got. Okay.
Just Brig.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
Who do you have?
It's possible. I have Brig on A. I have Widow.
Widow in S tier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I feel like. Well, no. Well, I changed my mind already. But back, my way of thinking was there's less shields, less uptime for shields, more of.
Yeah.
Well, opportunities for Widow, I guess.
I can see that.
And then also, have your friend Ryan.
In S tier.
S tier as well. Yeah.
Really?
I've been generous. I must admit, I've been generous.
Okay, so
what
I thought was gonna happen, right?
Mhm.
I had this idea, right? That you're gonna have Brig, Lucio, Ryan, Zaya, and then like, I'm not sure what DPS, but like maybe May or Reaper or Mercury or Hanzo or something like that. And you just have this big brawly comp, because now tanks can actually stand in front of damage without just instantly melting, so their shield disappears.
Yeah, I saw a video of Orion getting like stunned by everything at the same time even, and he just didn't move. He just didn't.
That was super, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought we'd have this like super speedy brawly comp. But I have seen I don't know what to call it, reports that there's going to be dive again, which is weird because I thought dive would like not do anything in this meta because, you know, armor just got buffed and like everything is now able to brawl and be a bit more survivable. If you're running like Brig, surely that's just going to hard counter the dive, no?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I kind of based my tier list on as well.
So if you like run Ryan, Zaya, Brig, Lucio, like this Reaper, what is dive going to do against that?
Yeah, true.
You can't dive the Lucio, he'll just fall right away. You can't dive the Brig, she'll smack you. And then like, I guess if you're running, no, because Reaper can Wraith and then Doom just abuses the tank. So I don't know. Maybe it's just people wishful thinking.
I don't know. I've had like in A tier as well. I have like some, well, long-ranged high DPS heroes like Hanzo, Junk, Kree, pretty much focused on headshots. So I was feeling like, yeah, Junkrat even, just spam.
Really?
Yeah, he's like safe to play-ish. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe like in a brawly comp, but I've got him in D tier. I've got him in like the lowest.
I mean,
possible one.
Come on.
I just feel like he's not.
Well, yeah, but he's never been. But he's always been. Like it's like this.
Okay. Who is your D tier then?
Who's my what? Sorry.
Your D tier, your lowest tier.
It's Hammond, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. No, that's because I hate him. But and then Soldier, he's never really. Well, he might have a chance, honestly, now. More than like before.
Yeah, maybe like it in some form of long range poke.
Yeah, and like the healing station, I guess.
Better than him. Hanzo and Free.
Also,
I want extra healing.
Yeah, I guess you could like have him for the healing station.
Stationary healing, so it's like.
Yeah, you play like Deadball. So you play like Deadball, just let him jump you and just... I don't know, that's not useful.
Okay. Maybe you run him like with the Rein's Eye or Brig Lucio on defense only. So like for holding position.
Yeah.
3 sources of healing, and then you've got all the armor, and he's like...
Oh, he's also like self-sustainable, so you don't really have to like take care of him, because he'll just heal himself.
Well... I mean, if they're running Doomfist...
No, yeah, okay. I mean, if he's on the high ground, and he's playing
then he can't heal the team
properly.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe they should like move Soldier to being sort of like a damage healer. So like you can still run triple. I don't know. Like, do we want to bring back Go?
Kind of where Sombra was.
If he had like if his healing field stayed on him, so he just like had an healing aura. That'd be, I don't know.
Yeah, then he would be useful, I guess.
Random speculation.
It's
okay,
like
what do you think about Orisa? What do you think is going to happen to Orisa?
I think Orisa's still pretty good, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's
I
what
think she's sort of moved away from spam to
just
brawling
brawl,
now.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
She might even be stronger.
Yeah, she probably is, but it's just less shield. But then the cooldown got decreased. It's kind of... Yeah, it's way more fun though.
Yeah.
It's way more fun to play, and it's like a different character now. Literally a different hero.
Yeah, it moves her away from like creating a massive spam comp, like everyone's sitting behind the shield, just firing their guns. Like everyone's just a big turret base.
Yeah, literally.
But now her shield is such low health, such a long cooldown. It's basically only there to like.
She's just like has to like body block.
Yeah,
I mean,
and she can do that now.
Yeah,
she's got 50 more armor. That might be overpowered.
I think it's overpowered, honestly. I think she's pretty much a DPS on how much HP.
But what if you have Orisa Sigma with Brig Lucio, and then like the normal DPS? So basically only the healers Brig Lucio. Because I think Moira is dead.
Yeah, she's dead. Yeah, I agree. Moira's just gone. I mean, but Brig Lucio, you say?
Yeah, because like.
And then Orisa doesn't really take. Yeah, she does take a lot of damage.
They technically have good synergy, but they just don't have a lot of healing.
Yeah.
You know, they both work in the same style, almost the same position.
I feel like Anna's gonna make a comeback.
Yeah, I have her in B tier because I was like, you know, she's sort of the default main source of healing in a team. Like, when I think.
Well, I even got her in S tier as well.
Really?
Yep. Okay. I was like, less shields, more angles. I mean, you can play from a distance. I don't know.
Okay, there are some heroes I'm not sure about. So like, I wasn't sure about Ball. Ball always like, he's not been around for long, but he's always broken the meta in some way. Even against double shield, he's severely underpowered and has 100% lose rate in tiers below
Pretty
master.
much, yes.
But yeah. So I don't know. Maybe in a coordinated comp, something. And then Pharah. Pharah always seems to find her way into the meta somehow.
Yeah, Pharah will always be there. She's just
like,
solid.
People figure out the meta and then they make a Pharah comp for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think we'll see Pharah anyways.
The same with Sombra. Well.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just
maybe
it's just the Sombra and Pharah mains. They're just so dedicated to playing their
But
hero.
I think they're just so unique. This flying character that brings a new angle to your team, and then Sombra is always going to be inherently broken.
It kind of just like the meta right now, like Reaper, Doom. Pharah's just free. I mean.
Yeah, but she's like so slow though. And
true.
They play the game so fast. And I actually, there's another point about armor. It slows down the pace of a fight. And brilliantly, what they've done with Reinhardt and Orisa is they've sped up the pace of engaging. So like you can get into a fight.
Yeah.
But it doesn't just a million explosions and dead.
Okay, I want to ask you, what do you think about Tracer?
See, I don't know. I've got her in B tier. sort of average.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what she does against So I don't know what the meta comp is going to be, but I feel like if it's dive, you've got better options. If it's ball, you've got better options. If it's poke, you've got better options.
I feel that if there is more shields in the game anyways, and if
I think maybe
if Brigitte gets played, you're just there's no chance. But
yeah, okay.
It's gonna be really rough, and Genji as well. I feel like.
Yeah, but interestingly, I want to talk about Baptiste because I think right now he's fairly overpowered, and he's basically a DPS.
Yes, I agree.
He's a sniper.
Yeah, I got him.
Because he can snipe you across the map. Very little damage.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah. So we were talking about the other day about a Junkertown comp, right? Where they used to run Orisa Hog. No, they used to run Orisa Bastion, Hanzo Widow, Mercy, and then.
Oh yeah.
What else? It was
Hawk. It was Hawk, yeah. So double sniper, Hawk, Orisa. Wait.
No. They had Orisa Hawk, double sniper,
yeah.
Bastion, and a Mercy. Right. It's something like that. Oh yeah, that's the one I was looking at.
Yeah, I found that on earlier. But it's just this was apparently like the first live streamed scrim on the PTR.
Yeah, but that's just people trying out like every.
Yeah, but you see some dive being played though. I mean.
But I
even dive soldier. I mean.
Dive soldier.
Yeah.
I assume they lost.
Bottom left, yeah. Well.
Yeah, back to the Junkertown. Like you can basically run BAP as a double sniper and then keep the bash. So basically you swap the BAP piece with the Hanzo, and you keep the 2-2-2 roll up. But it's effectively the same comp. That's how strong.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Where have you put BAP on ceiling?
He's the last one I have on S tier. I feel like he's just OP.
Yeah, I was confused by this. Go on.
I feel like he's just OP. He's just so much damage. He has like decent mobility, I guess.
Yeah.
Depends on what the meta will be, and then he has the immortality field as well. He's really strong.
In the right situation, his ult just wins fights as well.
Yeah, literally.
Like, I mean, maybe that's a dud statement. like yeah, in the right situation. But I feel like if you just chuck the ult out, and your two teams looking at each other, you just win.
Yeah, I mean, we've all stood in front of the Baptiste ult and just insta-died to whatever came through.
But then there's that armor buff.
Yeah, oh, that's true. There's this armor buff, but still though, that's like two shots then. I mean,
I'm confused with this because I got back in 8, but he doesn't fit in any meta I was thinking of. Because normally you'd run a BAP with Ana or Zen in the pro scene. That's what they've been, unless they had the Bastion, in which case they would run the Mercy, because then you have enough damage. But that was before the Baptiste buff. So I'm confused. Like, would you run a Baptiste Brig? That might be a weird. But then again, that might just work.
I don't know. Baptiste Brig might work, yeah, because you can like. Well, Baptiste has decent healing. He has a decent amount of healing. It's not that fast, but I mean, if you're all grouped up, it's.
And you got tons of armor on.
Yeah.
And the armor's soaking up more damage.
Literally, you get Brig ult every fight.
Like, time to kill should go down on Pat.
Yeah.
Up, sorry.
Yeah, it has to go up.
On tanks, and then on everyone if Brig's played.
Yeah, on tanks for sure. I think maybe DPS might find themselves like being sitting ducks at some point. Like if an Orisa's walking towards you, what are you gonna do? As soldier McCree, let's say McCree is slower. What is there to do? Stun.
I mean, I would hope your tanks would be fine.
I mean,
but that's
you're just getting overrun. It's basically a Reinhardt with a gun.
At that point, you've already lost the fight.
Yeah,
if you've got a tank bearing down on your DPS, especially one like Orisa.
Flanking Orisa, let's go.
Oh no!
I'm really wondering how it's gonna feel like. Let's say if you like, she uses Fortify and you like headshot her with Hanzo a few times. I wonder how much damage it does. I got that. Just a feeling. I don't know.
What if this
still
makes
a lot,
the current meta even worse? I think that could happen.
Yeah. That
Actually,
I think that could happen. Yeah.
I think you can keep the tanks and the DPS, but not the supports. It's Moira.
Yeah,
Moira's dead.
Moira has to go. That's true.
The witch is dead.
Bep, Anna, huge.
Are you gonna miss Moira?
No.
As a DPS player?
No.
You go in, healing off you the whole time. There's an annoying orb bouncing around. Fortune disappears when you get a low.
It's insane. And then there's the enemy Moira, of course, and then she ults, and you can't do anything. There's no leaving.
But we have Doomfist still. Doomfist has not had any changes. So the reason you run the reason you run Moira, Lucio, because they can survive against Doomfist so well. You got Lucio on a wall, and then Moira just fades when he comes in. Who do we have? Like, because Doomfist just insta kills Anna and Zen.
Yeah, I don't think Zen is going to see a lot of playtime, to be honest.
No, I've got
I've got him quite low. Same actually. And then I think it's just going to be, I guess it's going to be Anna, and maybe then.
So there's 4 supports that can survive against the Doomfist.
Yeah, maybe like babysit Anna as Brig or Lucio. I don't know. I feel like Moira is no longer viable, so.
Yeah, but that's why I say Brig and Lucio can defend themselves against Doomfist. Baptiste can sometimes defend himself against Doomfist, and Mercy, she has a Pharah, she doesn't have to deal with it. Maybe we go into a full Pharah meta, who knows?
Yeah, it could happen.
The only way your supports can survive is if you have a Pharah.
Pharah Widow. Every map. But what if we like...
Or just Pharah Doomfist.
Well, I guess Doomfist just catches you by surprise most of the time. So, I mean, Bep could jump...
We've been talking for a while here, but I actually haven't asked a single question on my list.
Oh god, you have a list? Okay.
It's not a very long list, but...
Okay, good.
I like that we haven't run out of things to say yet.
You feel free to ask me something. I'm down.
Okay, who is the best hero in each role? Each of the 6 roles. So, main tank, alt tank, etc. So we'll start with main tank. Who's the best main tank?
Well, I want to give Ryan a chance, to be honest. I really do. I think Orisa is still really good as well.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna go with Ryan.
Maybe Orisa plays like old Reinhardt. Well, current Reinhardt, I guess. I don't think his playstyles.
It's gonna be like
maybe
a learning process for Orisa mains, probably, because it's a whole different playstyle.
Because I don't think she's like the type of hero to just sit back and anymore. Maybe she's the kind of hero who's like managing cooldown, trying to get into brawling range, and like.
I feel like they might even have the same kind of playstyle, Ryan and Orisa.
Yeah.
Ish.
She's certainly more offensive now.
Yeah, for sure.
More of an engaged hero. But yeah, I think all of the main tanks, except for Hammond, have a chance. So Winston, Orisa, and Reinhardt. I think any one of them could take over the meta. I think actually any one of them could define the meta. What do you think
Ryan and Sigma as a combo would do?
Yeah, I do. I have. So I moved Orisa down to C tier. Like, you know, that shield nerf is terrible. But now, like, I'm having second thoughts. But anyway, back to Sigma. Like, I don't think if he was paired with Ryan, the shield health thing is not as important, and he's just got the buff to his kinetic grasp, which is now better than
That's what I was thinking.
Defense mage.
I feel like defense mage just got buffed as well, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah. It's a weird buff.
It's a weird buff, yeah. But I feel like I was thinking the possibilities Reinhardt Sigma. I feel like shields combined, they must have enough.
So Sigma does more
damage. And he does a lot of damage, yeah.
Yeah, and he can tank more than Xayah as well. Because he's got same HP, but he's got defense matrix and a barrier.
Yeah.
He can't body block though, as well. So that's really like the advantages you get with Xayah over Sigma are sort of convenient, really. Like
Yeah, for sure.
Ease of use rather than like. So maybe lower tiers you will see more Xayah play, but like maybe pro tiers you'll see Rhine Sigma.
Yeah, that's yeah. I think so as well. And then combo Sigma ult with a Widow, which is also a must pick in my opinion.
I don't know about running Widow with Rhine though. Like one of them plays slow, one of them plays fast.
Well, you have another DPS that's just gonna.
Probably Hanzo though, because Hanzo can play fast and slow. I think you just run Hanzo over the Widow.
I don't know. I feel like in most scenarios you pick Widow over Hanzo, but.
Really?
Yeah, no, not me, but I don't. I pick Hanzo every time.
But there's just like, Hanzo has better shield break. He's got better dueling capability and close range at least.
Yeah, but what if you just run double sniper then? Widow Hanzo.
But then you wouldn't be running Rhine Sigma. You'd be running Arista. I mean, maybe that is. Or maybe you could run a Winston maps like Junktown. No, not Junktown. Gibraltar or Anubis or something like that.
What I think is going to happen is people are going to be so desperate to play dive that they're just going to play dive for as long as people don't know any better.
Then you get like Arissa one trick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey.
That's what's going to happen.
You wanted to dive on me, huh? Well, stand on the same spot for 3 seconds,
yeah.
Get railed with my gun. By the way, I'm immortal because I've got tons of armor and you've got a feather duster.
It would be enjoyable for a while if you could just play.
People forcing dive, yeah.
I wouldn't mind, personally, but.
Okay, off tank.
Oh yeah, we're doing this list. Sigma. Sigma, yeah. I feel like.
I think we're agreed on that.
Yeah, and I think also D.Va might stand a slightly better chance now.
Yeah, if you wanna contest high ground, definitely D.Va way to go.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
But I think on low ground, Sigma's filled that niche because we used to have comps that you would use a D.Va, but she'd be run with. So basically like Ghost, where she'd be on low ground doing.
Yeah.
Basically focusing on DMing and crowd controlling people, not really like contesting far away. Whereas now that role is filled much better by Sigma.
Yeah, for sure.
I also want to like mention Roadhog. I feel like he's been massively nerfed in this pack.
Yeah.
Because he really relies on having an Orisa shield in front of him and then getting the sucks pulls.
I mean, he's just an old charge. He's just an old charge.
Yeah, and like even if he hooks people now, he doesn't do any damage to them.
No.
Briggs there like, hi,
Same.
hey,
Oh.
hey.
Yeah, I've placed him in C tier, just above Hammond.
Okay, we'll do supports next.
Anna's number 1, and I think Bab number 2. Well, either Bab I don't know. I just don't. I feel like Anna's just gonna be. I feel like Anna's gonna be strong. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's got a lot of application. I was sort of cautious with her because I feel like maybe that Brig would be super overpowered, and then Lucia's just always useful with Reinhardt, and I thought Reinhardt would play.
Are we gonna?
So I best support.
It's kind of rough.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know if Brig is actually gonna be as useful as we're thinking now.
Yeah.
She might just not be.
I think definitely not on like Anubis, Gibraltar, and maps like that.
No,
maybe
no.
Gibraltar defense, but.
And I feel like if you play a Doomfist, into a Brig, I feel like you can win that duel 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
not,
if you can't.
50% of the time you can that duel.
Well,
if she's looking for you.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah,
sure.
But that's like. Nah, I don't know. I feel like you could like get a cheeky pick on her start of the fight.
If she's not paying attention, I'll bar that.
Not start of the fight. Yeah, that's right.
On maps like Rialto or King's Row, or like basically any of the super strong goats maps, Paul Village or something like that, you'll definitely, well, not definitely, but I think pretty strong bet that you break.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more Brig again, but then again, Did her shield get buffed? No, it didn't, right?
No. Still 200 HP.
Yeah, so she's really flimsy. I mean...
But it does charge so fast. Like, you drop that thing for 1 second.
Yeah, but if you, like, use Hanzo's spam ability, it's just gone. It disappears.
Yeah, but I don't think there's going to be a situation where we have a Brig in front of a Hanzo, and then Reinhardt is nowhere near it.
No, that's true.
She definitely only works with Reinhardt. Or, I mean, like,
yeah,
I don't want to talk it absolutes, but I think you'll rarely run her without Reinhardt.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's like the duo.
We didn't do flex support and main support, so I guess you say flex support and main support back, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I think definitely the worst two supports are Moira and Zen.
I agree, yeah. I have the same ones as worst.
I'm quietly hopeful for Zen, though. Because I feel like maybe with the Discord to overcome the new armor buff, like maybe you'll need Discord to actually do damage. I don't think armor's that strong, but if it is, then you'll definitely... Well, not definitely. you want to see Zen, mate.
He could be useful. He could be useful. I feel like... Maybe... I'm thinking maybe there's maybe like
the
maps...
Need less healing now.
There's like shit... Yeah, also I think... no, less shield. I don't know, probably equal out. Really depends which things you're running.
Okay, DPS?
But imagine that there's just like a dive meta on certain maps, and then just this weird ass Rhine Sigma meta on.
This would be glorious.
Yeah, I know, right?
Blizzard.
That would be the
Being able to
best
have 2 different
case scenario. That would actually be great. It's like back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, now so DPS.
But the more a meta matures, the more you that kind of map-specific composition. The way Blizzard balances the game, I don't know if they know this themselves, but it's kind of like they want people to play what they're best at and have everything be viable. Kind of like MOBA. But it just doesn't seem possible. So we really should just have stuff that maps.
But that's kind of... That's not kind of thing I don't like about Overwatch, to be honest.
Yeah?
I feel like this is such an impossible game design to make like a really serious esports out of, because it's just...
I think
there's so
doing
much.
really well.
Yeah, but Overwatch League is doing really well. But imagine if every team came up with their own meta, just different comps clashing into each other. Just a surprise every time. That would be so good.
Well,
there's so many options in this game.
I don't remember what team it was, but they had Leaf, and it was like back in dive meta, and they were building around Leaf's Doomfist, and that was really. I think it'd be nice to have like some team do it. Maybe Chengdu Hunters did last year with the triple guys. I know you didn't watch Overwatch League last year, but yeah, they Chengdu Hunters. Everyone was playing Goats. Chengdu Hunters rolls out on the Wrecking Ball, and then they would just run. I can't remember what the 3 DPS were now. I think it was like Sniper, Pharah, Sombra, something like that. But yeah, and that would be like they play super slow, super disruptive, go and get picks like that, and then the enemy team just couldn't touch them.
Yeah,
sometimes.
That's cool. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's like when the meta matures and everyone understands it, start exploring other things.
Yeah.
Like Pharah and Sombra.
But I feel like every new hero they add, they just make it even harder. It's just, I don't know.
But I feel like if they, I don't know, if we add a lot more heroes, then like nobody knows what's going on, and everyone's just playing what they're good at. That's what we had at the start.
If we have like 200 heroes, that would be great. Honestly, just like
that'd be hard to remember.
That's just mind games. That's just mind games.
It's also really oppressive for new players.
Yeah, who cares
like,
about
they
those?
Come in and then
who cares about those? Come on,
I understand these 10 heroes, and then like Silent Doomfist comes in and just one shots, and they're like, well, what do I do?
Is this guy DPS, healer, support?
Yeah, it kind of seems like.
Yeah, no, that's it's like a really hard game design.
I
feel like.
I think it's up to opinion. So.
No, it's a really good game design, but it's a really rough one. Like, you're gonna have to force a meta, or it's not gonna be fair, pretty much.
Whatever you do, you're gonna disadvantage someone. So I feel like...
Yeah, but that's fine, but...
Go for it.
I mean... Well, yeah, I guess. Okay, we were...
DPS.
DPS.
I'll leave this... Right, hit scan. Who's the best hit scan this meta?
Widow.
Widow?
Yep.
No, less shields. But they did reduce her cooldown because they preemptively nerfed her for a meta. Yeah, I don't know why they don't test if she's overpowered first, but
honestly, that doesn't make sense at all. Yeah. Well, I mean, the nerf makes sense, but it's not really gonna change a lot, to be honest. In my opinion.
Would it be so bad if Widow was horrendously overpowered? I mean,
no.
Not horrendously overpowered, but
well,
dominant.
Well, she's always been.
I wouldn't mind having her S tier.
I feel like she has always been dominant, and she will be, because if you're skilled enough to utilize her kit, then you can literally pop off.
Yeah. You can always carry games if it's
but that's literally
if you're good, you win.
Yeah, and that's fair, right? I mean, if you're really
you
good.
don't want to give too much power to Widow, because then it's just 5 other players watching 2 Widows duel.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
GG, we got a better Widow, and then boosting becomes really, really popular. It's so easy to boost.
No, and there's countering with it, right? So, I mean, if you're really good at something, it should be.
But it shouldn't be 5 members of a team trying to counter the Widow.
No.
Like a 5-1 dive or something. To a Widow.
Of course not. But you see that, right now with the shield meta, double shield meta, she doesn't really get playtime. Well, she does, but less and less. So it's just, you just run a good comp against Widow. If a Widow's really good, hide behind the shield. She can't do anything. Simple. Have a D.Va as backup. Jumper or a Genji. Just have a Genji in the backline. It's always waiting for her.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be nice to see some Genji played again. Everyone loves him.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
think you could name a person who doesn't love Genji.
No, everyone's hyped for Genji, always.
I did know a guy who complained about how overpowered he was. But he was gold, so we won't talk about him. So Projectile, who do you think?
I have to go with my boy, Hanzo, yeah. I mean, it's impossible for me not to be fair. I feel like he's just still really good, and he has been for quite some time now.
Yeah, he's one of the DPS that's been turbocharged,
And again, he takes a lot of skill. Well, sometimes. He takes a decent amount of skill most of the time, so that should be rewarded. But then there's just the Graph Dragon combo, which was just meta for forever, which is kind of dumb.
I feel like if you put this current Hanzo in the opening build of Overwatch, he would just dominate.
He'd be OP, but everything's so buffed.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Except for Soldier.
Yeah, except for Soldier. Soldier. No.
Okay, we're back. Sorry for the break. My dog needed to go out. Okay. Obviously, we were saying something about Soldier. We were talking about DPS. Projectile
about DPS. Soldier? No, he's not.
Soldier's an old man and he's gonna retire. I think that was what you said.
Yeah, Soldier's gonna retire and he's gonna take Hammond with him. That's my opinion.
Okay. So for DPS, you were saying Hanzo's out.
Yeah. Projectile Hanzo, yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Well, I've got 4 contenders for this.
Okay.
I got Mei.
Yeah.
If it's super brawly, she can just left click Ryan to death.
True.
I've got Doomfist. Still pretty strong. Especially if they're running Sigma.
For sure, Doomfist will be really strong, but have you seen... Oh, yeah, you've seen it, the video of Ryan getting punished and everything. He just doesn't move.
Yeah.
So that's a big change. So
yeah, but he's still one-shot squishy.
Yeah, for sure, but I mean, I feel like you're gonna have to be playing him sneaky if you wanna get value. I think you're gonna
in a super slow comp.
I feel like you're gonna have to play Doom like more like a flanker. Well, he's already flanker, but even more so than before.
Yeah, you can't just punch out from behind your own shield.
No, exactly, because then you're gonna hit the Rhine and you're dead probably.
I mean, you probably run him in a dive.
Yeah, I guess.
It could be like a cyclical thing, like we have brawl comp against spam comp, and then spam comp dive comp, and then dive comp beats brawl comp. So you could have like 3 compositions.
So you're literally switching all game. Oh, they switched, guys. Back to spawn.
Well, that's what we had at 2018 World Cup, but it's still kind of dominant.
Yeah.
Are you playing it?
They just had a super out to peak, and then
one of them is going to be more powerful than the others. There's always going to be a more meta comp, even if it's just because people have practiced.
There is, there's going to be meta. There's just going to be solid meta, and it's not going to be dive. That's I can tell you that much.
In that now.
Well,
say that now.
I hope I'm wrong, honestly, but I doubt it's going to be dive.
It'll be like something weird.
Yeah, but just look at everything that like counters or semi-counters dive right now.
Yeah.
I feel like
you absolutely cannot dive in Orisa comp.
No, but you can dive like a lot of things nowadays. Well, you can dive it, but it's like gonna take you forever to kill it, or...
What if they're running an Ana? You could dive an Ana.
Well, that's true.
You always dive Ana.
Yeah, and then the rest of the team just comes peeling back, and then you're dead. I don't know.
And then the other 2 I had was Hanzo, and then Pharah.
Yeah, I think
Pharah always does.
I think Pharah's gonna be in a decent place. If my Widow S tier isn't correct, then she should be alright.
I
don't know.
I've got in my notes here, Mercy skin.
Oh no.
I don't know why that's there.
You wanna talk about the Mercy skin?
I don't even know which one I'm talking about.
The new one. They just released one. It was like
the Doctor one.
Yeah, the Doctor one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough being a Mercy main nowadays.
Not if you have a Pharah. I mean, I guess they just pull out the Widow, but...
I mean... I feel like Ashe Mercy is the meta now.
Okay, so... Ashe Mercy? Really?
Yeah,
over Widow?
It's strong. No, not over Widow. But instead of Pharah.
Instead of Pharah. So you run like a... What would you run Ashe with? What comp would you run her in?
Oof, dude. In upcoming meta or current meta? Upcoming. Fuck it. Well, let's say if you play against like a dead ball comp, you could utilize her bomb really well. And I feel like if you like have her ult, you can like bob behind them, or like a different angle at least. It just does damage from. I don't know. You're gonna have to turn their shields and.
In pro games, you only ever see Mercy with Pharah, because she's so easy to kill otherwise.
Yeah, for sure.
No defense. Her only defense is to run away, and there are lots of good heroes that can track her down.
Yeah, and I feel...
I don't think we'll ever see a Mercy played without Pharah, unless she's insanely overpowered like she was in Overwatch League Season 1.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Otherwise they'd have to rework her.
Well, maybe there's like some maps, some points, some spots you could be in, but I don't know. No,
so going by your 6 most overpowered heroes, which were Rhine, Sigma, what was it, Baptiste, Ana,
Widow,
Hanzo, and then that's it. So that's like that's a poke comp. It's sit back, play slow, wait for pick kind of.
I don't know. I feel like it. Well, you can play Hanzo in like kind of a spammy way. Maybe get no shield. I don't. Yeah, it is. It is a poke comp. At the end of the day,
you just hold the enemies at arm's length.
If the Sigmas, you wanna play mid range. And also, but then again, I think the Rhine's better off brawling.
Yeah, maybe have like the Yeah, Ryan and Sigma can definitely hold a position very, very well together.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
For sure. They just take turns. Easy clap. Shield never dies.
I don't know. Like, there's been so much change. So, like, Orisa, do you think she got buffed or nerfed this patch?
She got buffed, but she's basically a different character. She basically a whole different.
They changed the playstyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think she's insanely strong. To be honest.
Yeah, maybe.
I think she's OP.
I don't know. Like,
I think she's OP right now.
Yeah. But it's also like the case with so Lucio and Brig. They sort of fill the same spot before this patch. So if we have Reinhardt and Orisa filling the same spot, one of them's going to get played over the other one.
What if they get played together with a Lucio?
Ooh.
And they just run into you. That's scary.
Yeah, you could have her as
That's scary.
She doesn't really protect Reinhardt though. That's the thing. She doesn't protect Reinhardt
she can
as well as Sigma could.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. If you just, I mean, her shield still has a decent amount of value, and then her fortify as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she could body block.
Well, and you just run into them. So there's just a shield there, and everyone's dancing.
Fast now.
She's fast. She gets Lucio speed boosted. Ryan as well. That's
holding shield.
Oh no.
Head forwards,
oh
and then
no.
Orisa holding left click.
Oh no. This is gonna suck. That's literally like a moving bastion.
Okay.
What do you play against that? How do you counter that?
You just mirror it, I guess.
Pretty much. That's broken, dude. Oof.
And then you have like you have Ryan Orisa, Lucio Brig, May, and then Reaper, and then you just run at the enemy team.
Toxic as fuck. Oh my god. That's gonna win you every match, honestly.
I like it. Okay, is there anything else you want to go over? We've been talking for about an hour now.
Let me see. Yeah, we have been talking for like an hour.
Okay, the other changes we haven't talked about are we sort of touched on Xayah, but not really her buff. So like her right click became easier to use.
Yeah.
Sort of moving her into an easier Sigma, I guess. Like position wise, not placed. They do play it, but.
Well, yeah. That's. I don't think Xayah's gonna be getting that much, a lot of playtime, to be honest. Well, I think she's gonna be getting a lot of playtime, but not by the right people.
Yeah, like a lot of bronze use.
There's still a lot of value to be,
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I just think Sigma's better.
Yeah, she'll never be bad, really, but. And also, is it? Am I wrong for thinking that headshots get less impacted by the armor buff?
I think it's 5 damage off for armor or half, whichever's lower. So it either takes away 50% of the damage or 5 points of damage.
Yeah, I read up in like this. I read up in this like afternoon, but I just don't remember. It's really bad. Okay, so let's vote a best hero and worst hero.
Wait. We'll finish all the buffs first.
Oh god.
Buffs and nerfs. So D.Va, just quickly, quick fire.
I think D.Va could be viable if in certain situations. It's like very situational.
For contesting high ground.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
They sort of made her generally better. They didn't really buff her in a specific direction.
No. I don't know. She's like, her bunny blaster's still OP. Let's go.
Okay, Widow grapple now.
It's not gonna change the thing. Well, it's gonna change. Yeah, I guess the pace of
it like
play Widow,
the tiny buff to dive.
I mean, if you fuck up your hook now, you just fucked. You're gone. But yeah, you were always. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna make a huge.
You can only use it like once per engage anyway. Like it's not.
Yeah.
She's not Spider-Man.
It's like it's either like get in position tool or an escape tool. So that's just what it's gonna be after the nerf as well.
Torbjorn overcharge cooldown.
he doesn't stand a chance.
This is again just like a really general buff. It doesn't buff anything specific. It just makes him better, a bit better.
I'm pretty sure it just said like the page had the buff page said like we feel like he's gonna get left behind. Well, I'm pretty sure he already is.
But they're so back and forth on this. They really want. They understand that Torbjorn sucks in high tiers.
Yeah.
But like in low tiers, he dominates. So they just don't know what to do. So they just sort of have him on a cycle. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he sucks.
Wouldn't it be better to just remove Torb in like low tiers, like till the point there where he's like where people can like deal with him? It is kind of weird, but
like low level people are.
I mean, his turret is an aimbot, and these people. I feel like if
you cut it off at 2500, right? What if the people below that just can't play Torbjorn, and then there's a DPS on the enemy team who can, and then they just smack everyone?
Yeah, well, they'll make sure that doesn't happen.
just make sure, man.
When in a game Torb is banned for like one team, it's banned for the other one as well.
Okay.
So like make it like
I don't know about
fair.
Like,
no, but it's yeah. Have you ever thought about like a banning system in Overwatch?
I have. I kind of don't want it. I don't know. I feel like I would just get banned out. It just means whatever's fun and interesting is banned.
No, it's whatever is good is gonna get banned, pretty much. I feel that if they would implement such a thing,
it would certainly make the meta more random.
Yeah, for sure, because your team comes gonna be screwed over like every time. But what if you could like, as a team, block one hero, just like, oh, he's going Hammond again, he's fucking useless. Let's just all vote yes on this.
I don't know what point it serves. What would it do?
Well, you get a hero that actually...
More random comp.
Like, no, you get a hero that actually plays well with the team.
Oh, okay. So you
like ban out your own teammate. You ban like a hero for your own team. 'Cause 9 out of 10 times he's gonna be pissed off and he's still gonna throw, but I mean.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, man.
No, I don't think it's a good idea either. But
okay, last buff, Genji's ammo increase.
That's the biggest buff I've seen in Overwatch history. It's gonna make a huge difference in it's a huge buff to dive actually. So
it's a small buff.
I mean this not gonna change anything, honestly.
He can 1v1 better, and he has slightly higher damage output.
And he's going up against more shields. No, not shields, but
more armor, I guess.
Armor, so he doesn't do jack shit anymore.
Okay. Okay. What did you wanna say earlier?
I'm not sure.
You don't know?
Nope. Not really. Maybe I have something really cool. Nope.
Alright, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Well, we got this thing going on, Mercury Esports. Join our Discord.
Yeah. Join our Discord.
I mean, I feel like I can plug it on our own podcast.
We're running tournaments.
Yeah, we're running tournaments. Just
be fun.
Yeah, we'll be forcing a fun meta. Let's go.
That's eventually the plan, yeah. But yeah, I'm hyped to see the next meta. Whether it's whether it's brawl, dive, or poke, I think they're all more fun than double shield.
Yeah, I agree. And then 2 weeks will pass, and everyone's gonna whine for double shield back.
I do not see that happen.
No, me neither. But there's gonna be people that want it back. I mean, the hardcore Sigma players go on.
Moira abusers, Orisa abusers.
Yeah, actually, yeah, exactly.
Scum of the earth, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
We don't need them.
We do need you to subscribe, though. Even you. No, even them. Even the Moira players.
Even the Moira. Yeah, we love you all, actually.
They kinda lost. They lost a lot. Let's make a Moira community.
We're sorry for your loss of SR.
I'm not. Honestly.
Even if you deserve it.
I honestly don't care. I'm so happy she's out of meta. Remove her. No, don't remove her. She's quite... No. I used to play her like once, I think.
I feel like we ended there. I feel like that's the end of the podcast.
Yeah, I'm down.
And cut.